a point of saying it publicly. Why did we address it? We didn't address it because there was any problem. We addressed it, as John kind of helped us out with reminding us last week. We've got a really good cohesive council now, and so this is a good opportunity to put something in place where we're not in a mudslinging mode. It's the positive relationship that all the council people have now that's made it possible for us to get to this point. So staff will just always thank council when y'all are getting along. That's a wonderful thing from a staff point of view, and I think that's a good time here in Terrell, Texas.
Yeah, and the other thing I'd like to point out is that we're not exempting current mayor and council from this. We're going to be asked to sign this document as well, and it'll go in our file, our city file, and move forward from there, right?
And the affidavit is, for what it's worth, it's a unique thing. It's not common to see, so you're being very proactive and kind of leading edge on that sort of thing.
Okay.
I think that sends a really great message to the community.
I did have one other point to make, and it's just, you got to address what's in the headlines. A lot of you probably saw recently a couple of news articles about a city and a county just to the south of us, and it's almost a jaw-dropping level of misdeeds there. And I would say, I did get the question from a member of the public, hey, this new ethics policy you guys are voting on, would it make all that stuff that happened in that other city that was so horrifically bad with ethics violations, would that make that unethical here? I said, yes, it would, but by the way, all of that stuff was illegal anyway. So this is a little belt and suspenders on those topics, as those were such egregious things. But anyway, I did feel obligated to mention that since we had a question about it.
All right, thank you. Anyone else? Great, thank you, John.
Thank you.
At this time, the mayor will entertain a motion on item 8.3.
Mayor, I make a motion to approve ordinance number 2845 on first reading as presented.
We have a motion from Mayor Velasquez, District 3. Because, real quick, legal, is this one we need to?
No, sir, you can go back with it.
I'll say, we have a motion from Mayor Velasquez, District 3. Is there a second?
I second.
Have a second, Grady Simpson, Mayor Pro Tem District 2. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, let it be known by stating aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion will carry. Item number 8.4, discuss and consider a construction plat CP 20-04 for Oak Valley, 170 new lots, residential lots in the city of Oak Ridge and city of Terrell, ETJ, Kaufman County, Texas. A phased development consisting of 231.068 acres, resubmitting to change right-of-way to access easements. This is the Municipal Development Director, Charles Fenner.
Thank you, Mayor, Council. We had this before you at the last meeting for the construction plat of Oak Valley. As you know, that this was somewhat of a complicated development because we actually exchanged some ETJ city limits with Oak Ridge, worked with the mayor there, and then at the same time, as we were going through the plat process, we were platting in the county, and so we had an interlocal with the county. So there's a lot out there just spinning around. One of the things in the interlocal, it says that we don't actually dedicate right-of-way to the county, and so they come in as access easements. So originally we were bringing this back for that access easement change. However, this whole development, this particular development, the 170 new residential lots, the 230 acres, is all in Oak Ridge city limits, and so we're reversing that according to the agreement and going back to the right-of-way because the city of Oak Ridge will be accepting those roads for the city dedication there. We are still working out a couple things with a few other things to interpret on our inspection process and how we're going to do the subdivision control and inspection. And so we asked the council tonight to table this. Mr. Allen, the applicant, had actually submitted today with a request to table it. So.
Okay, wonderful. So I just need a motion to table item number 8.4.
Mayor, make a motion that we table item 8.4.
I have a motion from Grady Simpson, Mayor Pro Tem District 2. Is there a second? I have a second, Charles Whitaker, District 4. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, let it be known by stating aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion will carry. And number 8, Item number 8.5, discuss and consider the Crossroads Public Improvement District interlocal agreement between the City of Terrell and Kaufman County. This is going to be Mary Gill Ramsey, City Attorney.
Mayor and Council, item 8.5 is the part that concerns the Crossroads Public Improvement District, the interlocal agreement. As the council is aware, the Kaufman County Tax Office collects the special assessments that are levied in these public improvement districts. The Commissioners Court, Judge Richards has asked that Brenda Samples, as the tax assessor collector, have contracts for billing for the collection of these special assessments. And then the Crossroads Public Improvement District, there is an interlocal agreement that has been submitted in which sets out the agreement of how she will bill these costs, and those costs will be billed at $1.50 per parcel for the 2020 tax year and the 2021 tax year. So the item that's before you is to approve, if the council is agreeable, the interlocal cooperative agreement between the city and Kaufman County for the collections of these special assessments in the Crossroads Public Improvement District.
There's nothing out of the ordinary in what we're trying to do here, Mary Gill?
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
The tax office has been collecting for the city in years past, and now they're just wanting it put into an interlocal agreement.
You know, Mayor and Council, just for clarity and for anybody watching on the internet, the point of both the Crossroads Public Improvement District, or PID, and the Market Center PID is that those were put in place prior to the development at the corner of 148 and Interstate 20. And that's a special tax assessment on all of the properties out there to pay for drainage costs. So a lot of cities, the city says, Yahoo, new development, we'll pay for the drainage cost for years and years. These two public improvement districts generate about $100,000 a year to pay for the drainage expenses at Crossroads and at Market Center. And so that's frees up money in your stormwater budget, allows us to do different projects in your stormwater budget, and it means that your taxpayers are not supporting that development down in that retail development with those stormwater expenses. So just a little clarity about, well, why did we form these things to begin with? Just part of trying to do a good job with our economic development negotiations.
Thank you, Mike. Does anybody have any questions? If not, Mayor will entertain a motion on item 8.5.
Mayor, I make a motion to approve the Crossroads Public Improvement District interlocal agreement between the City of Terrell and Kaufman County.
Have a motion from Mayor Ronnie Velasquez, District 3. Is there a second? Second. I have a second from Charles Whitaker, District 2, District 4. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, let it be known by state and aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion will carry. Number 8.6 is discuss and consider the Market Center Public Improvement District interlocal agreement between the City of Terrell and Kaufman County. Again, Mary Gill Ramsey, if you would please.
Yes, Your Honor. Mayor and Council, this is basically the same thing as the item you considered in 8.5. The Market Center Public Improvement District was the first PID that the county started collecting special assessments for the city. And so it's always been designated as PID number 1. There was a 2018 interlocal agreement that was passed, and the item before you tonight is a first amendment to that interlocal agreement, which updates the cost from the 2018 agreement to the 2021 cost. And the 2018 agreement, the costs were $1.50 per parcel, and the 20 and 21, the costs will remain the same. I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Do you have any questions of legal? Hearing none, again, the mayor will entertain a motion on item number 8.6.
Mayor, I make a motion to approve the Market Center Public Improvement District interlocal agreement between the City of Terrell and Kaufman County.
Have a motion from Mayor Ronnie Velasquez, District 3. Is there a second?
I second.
Have a second from Grady Simpson, Mayor Pro Tem, District 2. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, let it be known by state and aye. Any opposed? Motion will carry. Items 9.1 through 9.6 are all consent agenda. Do I have a motion on the consent agenda?
Mayor, I make a motion that we approve the consent agenda.
We have a motion from Grady Simpson, Mayor Pro Tem District 2, to approve on the consent agenda. For a second? Second. I have a second, Charles Whitaker, District 4. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, let it be known by state aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion will carry. Council, thank you very much. Staff, thank you very much for tonight. We are adjourned.